Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. It is backyard transformation number 7. Can you believe it? Yes, we're finally here. So let's dive into what we're getting into today, friends. Don't let Nate jump over here on me. Let's see. I don't see it because, baby, that frog was the size of the palm of my hand. Now that I have discovered that I do not see the frog, we can get down to it. So friends, let me just go ahead and tell you, you're going to see me change clothes multiple times because this is over basically 2 weeks of me doing work. If you recalled, I told you in my last shopping haul, backyard transformation update, is that I had to try to get out here in this yard whenever possibly can because of the weather. So I think it all paid off as well too, friends, because I was able to get a lot done and I am happy with the results. So I am going to sit back and let you watch me make a small but drastic change to this area. So as you can see, I decided to bring out the area around this tree. I kind of submitted a photo to kind of get an idea of how I need this wraparound to go around the tree area. Because of now I have the pavers there on the walk path with the rocks. And I had a couple of recommendations and I chose this one. So what you see me doing is one evening I just left the gym. I came home and got out here and I started. So I expanded. I did have to make a trip back to Lowe's to get some more of the no dig edging because of the edging and I probably said this already in the later video, I'm not sure. I had to get some more edging because the edging that I was going to use that is in the front yard, it is actually not the same height as what I have back here that I started on the walking path. So I had to run to Lowe's and just grab another roll of that. So that's that. So I'm expanding this out. I'm also going to remove the bricks that I have around the tree since I'm expanding the area out. Okay, friends, it's the next morning, and I decide to get out here in the yard before my shift start. But wait, can you see that your girl has built up some confidence that now I can be out in the yard at nighttime? I have came a long way, and I'm so proud of myself. So, friends, we are heading to pick up an order from Lowe's. So what you just seen was me, my husband and I made a stop by Lowe's. That was Monday, so that was actually 4 days ago. Five, I'm sorry. And so we stopped because I was like, well, when I went to Lowe's, they had only had 12 bags, and I was like, it's easy, let me just go ahead and stop and pick them up while my husband was with me. Well, we got there and they only had 4 bags. Well, technically 5. One of them was completely busted up, and so I didn't get that one. And so what I did was Like I said, that was on Monday. Wednesday, I went back to Lowe's to see that they have them in, because I had asked one of the gentlemen there when they was expected to get more back in stock, and he said at the moment he didn't know. And so they didn't even have any outside where you normally will go and can pick them up to load for your order, right? Sorry about the shaking. I'm crossing speed bumps. So anyway, what I said I was going to do, I had made my mind up. So I was like, okay, Friday, what I can do is I can stop by Lowe's that is literally like maybe a good 8 minutes away from me, and to see if they had more of the rocks in. If they did not have the rocks in, I have 2 Lowe's that are in other closer cities by me that I was gonna go to. One is like 10 miles radius and the other one is like 12 and a half. And so I had checked with those stores and they actually had them in. So that's what I was gonna do. Well, anyway, I stopped by to that Friday. They had them in. So what I did was I just went ahead and did a pickup order, a curbside pickup order. And now I'm heading to pick those up. So I'm finna pick those rocks up, as well as I got a sprayer so that way I can spray this fence down in the back so I can work on what I actually want to do with that. And then I need to run in Aldi's and pick up a few things. And then we're going to try to get back into the yard. But anyway, friends, so I'm about to pull up at Aldi's. I'm going to run it here, pick up this load from Lowe's, and then you will see me back in the house in just a split second, friends. So as you can see, I am putting down more of the rocks, as well as I'm putting down the mulch to fill in the area. I have all the area under the tree completely mulched where it needs to be. that is done. Putting down these rocks, I didn't rinse the rocks off. And the reason I didn't rinse them off is because of the rain that we had expected to come. It was no need for me to run water when Mother Nature can rinse the rocks off. Okay, so now this is a Friday evening. I just got back from the nail appointment and I decided to go ahead and start cleaning this wood fence. And so I'm cleaning, like I said, the wood fence. This is the 30-second outdoor bleach cleaner. And that is what I am using. I had in my mind, if I do it this evening, because the weather was expected to be nice and warm the next day, and the sun rises on my back. So if I go ahead and clean this, let it sit on here. I did rinse the fence off, and then overnight it allowed it to, I know you have the dew, but that morning the sun shines so bright on the back. Once I come out, the fence will be completely dry and I can just go ahead and start painting. So that is what I did, friends. It is now Saturday morning, the next day, and I am ready to start painting this fence. But first, I need to move the things off of this patio so that way my granddaughter will have somewhere to sit. Now, I did purchase 2 more of those 4x8s, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. But right now, I'm just getting this situated so that way the grandbaby can have somewhere to sit, because once I picked up my pickup order from Lowe's on yesterday, what I did was I actually just left all the things out right here, and of course, it's in the way. So once I clear that up, then we're going to start diving right on into the paint. Well, what you see me do last is I actually had came out and I cleaned this fence, which I'm gonna bring you up closer. So what I basically decided to do is I decided that I would rather go ahead and just paint this black. So I took the 30-second outdoor cleaner, and that's what I sprayed this down last night, which was late yesterday evening. And so it can be cleaned today and it can be dry. So I allowed it to dry overnight. It's basically like midday now. Okay, so let me just tell you, it is Saturday and it is 11:32. Okay, and I know, like, Tabitha, you finna get out in that sun. Well, in this area, majority here, I'm in the shade, but I want to go ahead and get this fence painted because that's irking me. But I really want to see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to decide to just go ahead and paint. So basically, I always just purchase this from Walmart. Okay. No promotion whatsoever. But this is the Glendon. This is the barn and fence wood finish. And it is the flat black and it's exterior. It's the grab and go, okay? Less than $30. Let me tell you something. I love that paint. And what I mean by it is because I painted my front door and my back door June. Yeah, June will make 3 years. I have not had to touch it up or anything. And I just love the color and the way that it looks. I also painted last summer the French doors that I have here on the back. You can see that in my backyard transformation from 2025. I painted those, and I just love the flat black. The black just looks real pretty. So that is what I'm going to do with this fence. I love to grab and go. It works for me. Do you? I'm going to do me, boo. Okay? Do you, boo. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you in closer. We can start painting that so we can get some more of this visually to see what is taking place. Okay? So friends, tell me, thus far, are you liking the fence painted black? Isn't it nice? Yes. So the black looks really good. And as you can see, as I stated, like with the sun, it was out in the back. Do you see how quick the paint is drying up? And that is the main reason why I went on ahead and cleaned the fence the night prior, because I knew it would fast really quickly. So it's looked good, and I'm excited about how well that it does look. Okay. So yes, that's my grandbaby. You all know her. Okay. She's asking how long is it going to take for my other grandbaby, Malaysia, to get here. She's impatient. Okay. So anyway, let's get back into doing this. Okay, friends, so as you can see, I was able to get a little something done. Alrighty, so I'm gonna give you a walkthrough, tell you what I got completed and what I still need to get completed, okay? So first, as you can see, I still need more rocks, okay? That's nothing new, okay? I'm gonna buy more rocks. I think the next time I purchase rocks, it should completely fill in what exactly I need to fill in. So maybe just one more trip to get rocks, okay? Now, let me say this. I was impatient of hanging my things up. My original plans was to get this area completely down with the rocks and all of that good stuff and then hang up my stuff. Friends, I couldn't wait. I'm not gonna even hold you, okay? I couldn't wait. I wanted it up. So with that being said, I hung the things up. Now let me explain this to you. I did not paint those last 5. I just didn't feel like it. Number 2, I didn't have enough of paint to do that. Okay, so it is what it is. I don't know. I wanted to cut off there. As you can see, I have this cedar block here that cuts that off where my flower bed is. These 2 cedar blocks need to be moved. I don't feel like lifting those. So once my husband gets off, I'm gonna get him to move those. I don't feel like lifting those no more. But anyway, so that's some of the things. You see me spray paint that the little shelf. I had got those from Facebook Marketplace, and actually excuse me, I have 2 of those, and I actually got both of those for $10. The other one is up on the back porch, and so I have to clean that area up too. So that's coming, friends. Be patient with me, okay? Also, what I need to do is I need to paint those 2 4x8s that I had just purchased, because the other they wasn't 4x8s. I can't even recall what they are. I need those because I need to put those in some flower pots with some cement for another DIY that I want to do, which I'll be sharing with you all, but that's for a later date. So I needed those. Anyway, friends, let me turn the camera around and show you what has been done and what I still need to do, okay? Okay, friends, so you can see here where I completely changed the edging of the way that it originally was. I'm gonna clean up my mess in a minute, okay? Anyway, my hostas are growing really nice in the ground. I need to put this hosta in the ground, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to put it right here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, because you know how this ground was fighting trying to put those in. We're gonna see. Now, but anyway, friends, so we're on the walking path. There's going to be mulch here and this area. As you can see, the rocks are looking nice. I have to get more rocks to fill in this area. These are my strawberries, and I think it's trying to do a little something. I don't know, friends. We gonna see. Okay, we gonna see. And then, of course, my zucchini is doing good. I'm going to cover those back up shortly. I got to get this bed together, but I really want to get the focus on the yard first. And then my cabbage, you can see I have 3 so far that is growing in. So 3 is better than none. And remember, I planted, 6? You see that the collars are coming in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see a little one. 6. So 6 is better than none. And remember, I did 8. And so that was just extra rainwater I had in my bucket that you see me just poured in. I have more rainwater that I need to bring over so that way I can water these. What I started doing is collecting this hosta. I'm going to try to get those in the ground in the morning. So friends, I had to sit down and take a breather. But anyway, that basically brings you to the end of this video. Thank you again for being so patient with me because of the weather. Thank you so much for all the ones that left comments down for me telling me it's okay. Don't stress about trying to get that video out. Hey, it is what it is, and we have no control of Mother Nature, right? But anyway, friends, if you did not give me a thumbs up when you first came into the video, please do so now. Also, if you're new here, I want to tell you welcome. Thank you for joining family. I'm delighted to have you. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel, and make sure you turn on your notification bell so that way you do not miss any of my future videos. Now, friends, don't forget to hype me up, but make sure that you're also hyping all your other wonderful content creators, okay? Share the love, okay? Friends, you know how this goes, okay? Remember to always be bold, be creative, and most importantly, friends, be you. Until next time, friends, bye.